All right, friends, it's T-Man, and we're gonna do a brand new video on you know who? I am longevity, bro. This exercise slave, bro. Man, TRT exercise, TRT slave, jumping around in people's backyards. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna do a reaction video to his video, bro. So I am longevity says this challenge predicts how fast you're aging. Oh man. Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is a follow-up.
Holy jeez, 60 years old, and I could swear when I showed this picture to my friends, they asked me, is this guy 95 years old? They say he's a very active 95-year-old man. But he's 60, bro. This is incredible. I'm pushing 60, and I don't look like the life has been sucked out of me. Because here's the thing. There's two things that will activate satellite cells. Injury, which we call micro injuries. We don't want to injure ourselves like completely be invalids. We're talking about like micro injuries and exercise. Okay, does exercise activate satellite cells? Well, yeah, of course, because there's hypoxia damage there. You're not injuring muscles, you're exercising muscles. There's a difference between exercising yourself to death, activating satellite cells to repair hypoxia damage. You understand me? Oxidative stress and hypoxia to muscle. But that doesn't mean that you're going to grow new muscle by doing that. See what I mean? Now you will inflame. You could cause inflammation to the muscle cells. That's what you're going to be causing if you're exercising. But exercise isn't based on you trying to cause micro damage and trying to cause a hyperplasia effect where you could gain more muscle fibers, more cells, stuff like that, whatever, hypertrophy, yada yada.
The latest video I did on gamma motor neurons and intracerebral fibers that we lose as we age. I'm also going to make a part.
As you lose, as you age. Well, the reason why you're losing these things as you age is because you're not activating them periodically. You have to keep activating these things every so often, and a lot of people are not. That's the difference. So, yeah, I would say one part is exercise, but exercise doesn't build muscle. It exercises you, does build muscles. You could cause the satellite cells to proliferate, definitely. Will they differentiate and create more, I don't know. Will they create sarcogenesis? Will they, I don't know, will they donate their nuclei? Yeah, I don't know, bro. Just from exercising alone, will they do all these things? Not in my opinion, no, absolutely not. So, exercise, there's a blunted effect there, but you're getting damage. You're getting hypoxia and oxidative stress, definitely, which is aging you. Could that contribute to senescent cells? Yeah, in my opinion, exercise. Constant exercise, consistent exercise will contribute to senescent cells and possibly myogenic decline over time. But if you're periodically activating it through these micro damages, you're actually expanding the satellite cell pool and getting rid of senescent cells. That's the whole point. Because the damaged part activates the T cells. They come out, they start cleaning up the dead tissue, so therefore they'll clean up these senescent cells for you. But you could tell exercise, what has it done for him? Accumulation of senescent cells, oxidative stress, whatever, this oxidation, this damage, and I don't know about myogenic decline. Maybe that's not declining in him. I don't know, and he may be doing something fake like TRT. It's hard to say.
But this here is part two. Most people don't realize this. I said this in my last video.
Yeah,
but one of the biggest reasons people slow down and lose coordination as they age isn't just muscle loss. It's the decline of their intrafusal fibers. These are the specialized muscle fibers inside your muscle spindles that detect changes in speed, force, and precision. They act like sensors, constantly feeding information to your nervous system, allowing your body to react quickly, maintain balance, and absorb impact efficiently. As you age, if you do not train explosiveness and reflex control, these fibers deteriorate, leading to slower reaction times, weaker landings when you jump onto something.
So if you don't use them, they deteriorate. Um, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know. I mean, there's people that don't do anything and they're over 100 years old, but they can still function. Now, as far as them sprinting down a street or doing any acrobats, I really doubt that. They're going to have to practice at doing that. I haven't seen this guy skateboard or do any gymnastics, have you? So, yeah, other than jumping around the park and maybe, jumping on a bar or something, it still takes practice to do these things.
Or even with the jump or hop, an overall loss of movement precision, like a zigzag and cutting. This is why older individuals
Zigzag and cutting? If you have use for zigzag and cutting, then yeah. But if you have no use for that, if you're just a person, a regular person, you're retired, you're walking to the store, you're picking up stuff, doing particular things, you're not going to be doing a lot of zigzagging, dude. Get it? Yeah. But I'm saying that to do sports is very good for older people, like play basketball, I don't know, play some soccer, bocce ball, whatever. Maybe go bowling, go swimming. Swimming is really good because I see a lot of older people that are retired and they're always at the swimming pool going swimming all winter. They're always there. So swimming is probably aquatics is probably one of the best things they could do for their body.
often struggle with quick direction changes, stumble more easily, and lose their ability to move with confidence. But here's the thing. You can test where you stand right now and even train to keep these fibers firing at a high level, which will be part 3. So now let's go through a few simple steps that will reveal whether your intrafusal fibers are still working optimally or if they're already starting to decline. So do you want to test whether your intrafusal fibers, the tiny but crucial muscle fibers responsible for your reflexes, stability, and explosive power, are still up to par? Well, here's a simple test that will tell you exactly where you stand. The first one is I call it the silent landing test. Jump straight up.
Yeah, okay. You want to know if they're up to par? It's really simple. If you're eating garbage slave food diets, they're definitely not going to be up to par. Now, if you eat your natural diet as a human, they'll be up to par. Trust me, they'll be up to par. I'm talking from experience, bro. They're going to be up to par, okay? At 60 years old, they'll still be up to par. Now, I can't tell you about 70 or 80 or 90. I haven't reached there yet. When I get there, I'll let you know, okay? And this guy hasn't reached there yet either because he says he's 60 years old. He looks like 95. But when he reaches 70, 80, 90, and 100 or whatever, if he ever does, which I doubt, then he can tell you about that. But until then, he can't tell you anything. So I have to listen to these centenarians, okay? I have to watch them and listen to them, what they're doing. And what tells me a lot of these centenarians, they're in pretty good shape, bro. I saw a guy, he's over 100-something years old. In an interview, he was talking. Seemed pretty functional to me. So I had a neighbor that was like 100. He was very functional. He put out the ladder, climb up on the roof, do a bunch of stuff at 100 years old. So was he dysfunctional? No. But those people in those days still, he was 100 back in the 70s. He was still eating pretty much natural food. But after the 70s, it got worse and worse. The 80s came around, the 90s, the millennium. And these foods are so corrupt. They corrupt you. They destroy you. They're full of chemicals. It's getting worse and worse all the time. Your tap water, everything. So can that be the cause of you being dysfunctional? A lot of your environment, the food that you're eating? Yes, of course. See what I mean? So most likely it's not a physical thing, but you definitely are physically moving around because you have to get up in the morning. You'd be dead if you never got up. You have to brush your teeth, take a shower. People take showers, they brush their teeth, they walk, they talk, they eat, they go out, they have to shop. So they're constantly busy. They're always moving around. So I don't know what this guy's talking about.
Something and land as softly as possible. The goal is to make zero noise when you land on the box or wherever you're jumping onto.
Oh, yeah?
If you hear a loud thud, your body isn't absorbing force properly, and you.
Well, I do like landing. I like eccentric exercises where you jump downward. It's there's much more action going on than jumping up onto something.
Neuromuscular control is lacking. A smooth, solid landing means your intrafusal fibers are still firing efficiently. jump up and make as little noise because a lot of younger guys, they jump very good, but when they land, they make...
Look, if you have mitochondrial dysfunction, you won't be able to jump up on that thing. But this guy is very light. He probably weighs 130 pounds for all I know. Maybe 120. He probably weighs 120 pounds. If you weigh 120 pounds, you could do that too, easily. See what I mean? Yeah.
Like a boom sound. The objective is you need to control. Okay?
Another thing, especially if you're at that age, like 60 on TRT, your doctor's giving you TRT at 60, bro, you'd be jumping circles in this park.
Control.
I love this guy. Control. Why not just play some sports, dude? Like basketball. You're going to jump to throw the ball at the net. These things are going to cause you to do them automatically. As far as agility, play soccer. I don't know. Play something. What about football? Coordination. Agility.
Control. No noise. Or just a little noise.
Does this guy ever go swimming? I swim. Look, I skate in the wintertime. I ski and ice skate. I go swimming in the summertime. So I go on the lake. You've seen me on my old videos. I go on the lake. I go to the swimming pool. I go swimming, bro. I don't know what this guy does. This isn't normal. This isn't environmental.
Like that. If you make too much noise, that means your muscle spindles and your gamma motor units are not up to par. For the beginners,
man, he's making this stuff up. If it's too loud, your spindles, your motor units are not functioning well. Okay, whatever.
Try a lower height. If you're better than me, go higher. But the objective is to see what kind of noise you make. Too much noise is not good. You need to control. Let's go to the next exercise. This next test I call the reflex standing push-up landing test.
Ask yourself this question because people always bother me. How much do you think this guy can bench press or squat or deadlift? How much do you think he can curl or overhead press? How much do you think he could do, like on pull-ups? How much do you think he can do? Do you think he can pull up a 250-pound body weight? Huh. You think he could do that? Or dips of a body weight at 250 pounds? You think he could do those dips?
You draw straight into a push-up position from a standing still. You land. The key is stiffness.
Let me tell you something. If he deadlifted anything over 200, he'd die. He'd probably have a hernia and end up in the hospital, okay?
Bend too much or collapse to the floor, your body isn't reacting fast enough. A strong reacting landing means your muscle spindles are functioning perfectly or well. The objective is to land smoothly and in control. Stiff. Good. Like that. In control of the land. No. Just stiff in control. For the beginners, you can start with your knees bent.
Yeah, if you weighed 100 pounds, you'd be doing that too very easily. But if you're weighing well over 200, right, you're a person that's very strong and heavy, right? This is going to take you practice because gravity, you're heavier than this person, man. See what I mean? But you're 100 pounds, you do that off the bat, no problem, like him.
Try to keep your body straight. Just...
God, man, I love these channels, bro. Everybody's like, look at me, man. I'm 100 pounds. Can you guys do that? Can you do this? Or could you do that? Everybody's got this fucking thing on their channel where they're always trying to fucking, I don't know, trying to tell you like you're inferior because, hey, you don't weigh 100 pounds and you can't jump up on a block like me and makes fucking loud noises, small noises, or you can't land on your hands so easily like I did off the bat, weighing 100 fucking pounds. Christ.
Beginners, for the very beginners, you're going to get on your knees and test it.
Look, man, everybody is strong in their own way. I don't know what you do to make yourself strong. I can't dictate that on my channel. I only talk about eccentric exercises on my channel. I talk about bodybuilding and eccentric exercise. I don't really talk too much about, hey man, you need to show off and show me how strong are you at this movement or that movement. I think you should be all around strong if you're asking me. If you're asking me for my opinion, you should focus on being strong all around. That's the thing about eccentric exercise, about bodybuilding. Bodybuilding is about getting strong all around strong, not just getting strong at one movement or two movements or something. You understand me? We're talking about all around strength. Yeah, we don't want to be strong at one thing. This guy, he's an exercise guy. He weighs like 100 pounds. If you weighed 100 pounds and you did these movements that he does, of course, if you weighed 100 pounds, you'd be doing them. You wouldn't probably be wanting to do anything in a gym, lifting a weight or anything. You understand me? Trying to build muscle. Because you're trying to promote exercise. You're trying to convince people this is the way. This is the way, people.
Sure, there's every little nose you control the landings.
Again, when will you be using this, controlling this landing? If you ever slip and fall, you don't have no time. There's no reaction time. You're just going to fall, okay? You're not going to be landing on your hands.
These are tests you can do for the upper body. The next one I call the reaction landing test. You need to jump forward, land on one foot, and freeze in place. If you wobble, stumble, or have to adjust, your proprioception and intrafusal fiber health need work.
Oh.
If you land solid, you're ahead of the curve.
Okay. I could do that, still even at my weight, my body weight, I'm heavy. I could still do all these. And I ice skate, because it's about balance. Ice skating is about balance. Here's the thing. As a child, you've probably done all these sports. You've done everything. Roller skating, ice skating. As a kid, I did ice skating, roller skating, skiing. I pretty much tried every kind of sport. Soccer, football, this, that. Whatever he's doing here. Gymnastics, karate. I took the martial arts. I took everything. So as a child, running around in the park, playing the